How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NBA 2K26 MyNBA video here on the channel. So we're doing our first fantasy draft, and we're doing it in the modern era to start it off. So the way that I'm going to do these fantasy draft rebuilds is sort of how I've done them in the past before. We're going to have 4 seasons. Only 4, not 5. Injuries won't be on, though. Previously traded draft picks, that's off, so everybody has their own picks. Chemistry's off, all that fun stuff, and what we're going to do is pick a random team, and we're just going to draft all the players, and yeah, we'll see how this team does. 4 seasons. We're going to pick a random team. It's not realistic, obviously, so it's a fantasy draft. And if I say your name wrong, I apologize in advance. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take these videos too seriously. We're just having some fun and bag on 2K. Like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to our socials, play the second channel and main channel, as well as the rules down below in case you forget. Yeah, with that all being said, pick our team and do the fantasy draft. All right, so the way we do this, I kind of just select the team. So I'm going to just kind of gotta go like this, and whatever team I stop on is the team they're going to use. So I'm going to stop in 3, 2, 1. Eyes are closed. Go to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 1. So whoever team this is, it's what you use. Doesn't really matter who's on the team. We're using the Clippers. Okay, so the Clippers are going to be the team that we use. We're going to have the fantasy draft. Let's see where we end up selecting. We have the 10th pick. Okay, that's not terrible. All right, so Jokic goes first. Giannis second. Victor's going to go third, obviously. Shea fourth. Luka 5th. Anthony Edwards 6th. Tatum. I just want to see who goes. AD. And remember, injuries are on. Or not on, rather. So, a lot of different guys we can go with here. I'm thinking of... There's a couple guys I'm thinking of here. I can go Cade. Or I would go Halliburton. Both are good options. There is obviously... Or I can go Paul Banchero. That's a good option, too. Actually, there are a lot of good options. You know what? I am going to go with... I'm going to go with Cade. Cade Cunningham. I feel like I take him a lot, but I'm going to go with Cade. I got him in my fantasy leagues anyway, so you know what? I'm rocking my boy Cade. So Cade Cunningham's going to be my first pick. And pick number 2... I have to take him. I have to take him out because I know he's not going to be there by the time we're up to pick him. And it's got to be Cooper Flagg. I already know how he's going to end up developing. So Cooper Flagg is a perfect player to grab with our next pick. All right, my next selection, I'm leaning towards grabbing Jalen Johnson. I think this is a great selection to be the power forward. So we're going to grab Jalen Johnson with the 3rd pick to add to Cade and Cooper Flagg. I'm going with the youth movement. Dylan Harper, we are picking him with our next pick, so he's going to be the shooting guard next to Cade. I love that pick for us. So yeah, Dylan Harper, welcome to the squad. All right, my next pick, I'm keeping it young, Donovan Clingan. Now, I just want to say, I'm going to try to have 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards, and 3 centers. I didn't say that in the beginning. But I do want to make that clear that when I do the fantasy draft in just every sport, I like to take one of each position. I don't usually specify that, but I should specify that now, and I'll try to keep it in the rules that for the video's sake, I'm going to try to at least start off every season with 3 point guards, 3 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards, and 3 centers. Hopefully that's clear now, and you see what I'm doing. I'm going to grab Moses Moody for the team. I feel like that's a nice pickup for us. I feel like he's pretty solid. 23 years old, 77 overall. He'll be the backup to Cooper Flagg. All right, I want to take him on with our next pick, young center. Again, I'm going with the youth movement here. So yeah, Malak, welcome to the squad. The next point guard is going to be Robert Dillingham. I am going to take Robert Dillingham to back up Cade Cunningham. Welcome to the team, Robert Dillingham. All right, for shooting guards, I'm going to go Brandon Boston Jr. I think I need another backup shooting guard. I think the last one I need is another power forward, but I'm going to go Brandon Boston Jr. with my next pick. All right, my final pick of the youth movement before I just try to take best players available to round out the bench is going to be Jeremiah Robinson Earl. So now, from this point on, I'm probably going to take best player available at each position, most likely. All right, I want to take another shooting guard here. I'm going to go Grayson Allen for the squad. Somebody that could space the floor, play a little bit of perimeter D. All right, I'm going to take my final center here, Zach Collins. Not too shabby. I don't mind it. I'm going to take a nice veteran power forward in Nicholas Batum. And then my final small forward, I'm just going to go with Joe Ingles. Just a nice veteran small forward to grab for our final pick. So let's view the roster. Well, that's the roster. So we have Cade, Cooper Flag, Jalen Johnson, Dylan Harper, Klingon, Moody. Maybe we can look at it like this. I need to get another point guard, I guess. Once the season starts, we'll just sign whatever point guard is available at our disposal. But this is perfect. So let's we're gonna load in the draft class that I've been loading in. Again, this team probably in the first season may or may not be that great, but that's okay because I mean, like I said, it's the youth movement. So let me just sign a point guard real quick. Any point guards out there? I guess I can go Gabe Vincent or Javon Carter. I'll go Javon Carter just because I feel like he fits our system a little bit more, so that's fine with me. So this is going to be the rotation right here. You can see we are starting a 10-man rotation, which is cool. And we have Tyronn Lue being the coach. System proficiency is a 3.5 star under him on defense. I don't know if that's our best. It sort of is. So yeah, one more time, roster-wise, Cade Cunningham, Robert Dillingham, Javon Carter at the point guard, shooting guards Dylan Harper, Grayson Allen, and Brandon Boston Jr. at the shooting guard. Small forward, we got Cooper Flag, Moses Moody, and Joe Ingles at the small forwards. Our power forwards are being Jalen Johnson, Nicholas Batum, and Jeremiah Robinson Earl. And the centers are Donovan Klingon, Zach Collins, and KM. I like it. It's a pretty good team for a franchise where we do a fantasy draft and we only have 4 seasons, but these guys will develop and, you know, in the next couple seasons, hopefully are competing. I mean, that would be obviously the goal. So I'm going to get to simulating. I'll see you guys when I have an update for you. So Victor Wembanyama wins the NBA Cup MVP on the Pelicans. We're 32-18, third in the West so far, which is good. We're not too far behind. We are pretty good. And remember, it's the youth movement. It's a young team. We've got, Cade, Flag, Harper, Jalen Johnson up there doing their thing. 4 guys in double digits on the scoring. You can see the rebound leaders. Klingon, Johnson, Cooper Flag. Assists, we've got Cade, Harper, and Johnson up there. Top 3 guys. 4 guys leads to steal. 1.6 block shots from Klingon so far. You have the field goal percentage. You can see the most efficient scorers. The 3-point shooting, who the best 3-point shooters are. So, Grayson Allen up there above 40%. Cade almost at 40%. And then free throw percentage as well right there. You can see who's knocking down the free throws. I mean, the team's pretty good so far. I almost don't really need to make a trade. I mean, we have our own first-round picks. Everybody has their own picks, which is pretty cool. I mean, I'm trying to think if I was going to move anybody, it would be like Javon Carter, or some of these bottom guys that, that maybe they're not really playing. Like Joe Ingles. I could move Joe Ingles maybe for I could do that future first-round pick I saw. You do a lot of protected, we top 3 protected Kings, and I just have to give a second-round pick. I'll do that with the Kings. It's top 3 protected, but it's a good trade exception, and it just works for us, frees up the roster spot. We get an extra first. Stuff like that makes sense. Javon Carter, could do the same thing here with him, potentially. Is that a swap? It's a swap, but it could work. Plus, we get their own pick. Or I could just do an unprotected Atlanta Hawks first, which I think is what I'm going to do. And then we'll just sign another point guard in free agency, and we'll sign another small forward in free agency too. I think that's what it was, small forward and point guard. So we go to free agents. Point guards. I could pick up a guy like Gabe Vincent, and he could just sit on the at the end of the bench. Small forwards. I could pick up a guy like Jay Crowder. And Jay Crowder could just sit at the end of my bench. That's fine. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So this is going to be the team for the rest of the season. We're pretty good, and we're only going to get better as the seasons go on. So as long as we get ourselves at least one championship in the next 4 seasons, I'm happy. It's probably not going to be this year, but it will be coming, I hope, very soon. Jokic gets the MVP. Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year on the Clippers. So you can see there, he did his thing. Add some solid averages. We like that. Some solid defense, good efficiency. For the most part as a rookie. Got Westbrook, 6th Man of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year is Victor. Clay Ware, Most Improved. Clutch Player of the Year is Anthony Edwards. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year, Jack of the Year is Nathan Mack. All right, so there's your all NBA first team. Okay. Second team. Do we have any Clippers? We do not. Third team. I see a Cade Cunningham sighting, and yeah, he averaged 27.7 points, 5.3 rebounds, 6.8 assists on extremely good efficiency. Defensive first team and second. Rookie first, of course, we're going to have Cooper Flag, but also Dylan Harper up there. 15.4 points. Yeah, had a good season. So shout out to Dylan Harper. And yeah, that's awesome. So we were the 4 seed, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder, the 5th seed. Take a look at the stats. Obviously, we don't have to worry about injuries because no injuries. 4 guys average double digits on the team. You have your rebound leaders, Klingon, Johnson, Cooper Flag up there. On the rebounds, assist, Cade, of course, 6.8. We had 4 guys, Lisa Steele, 1.7 block shots from Donovan Klingon to lead the way. Field goal percentage, you can see who that favors. It favors these guys here. So Cade, obviously, because Jay Crowder didn't play enough games. 3-point percentage as well. It's going to favor Grayson now. We had 3 guys shoot at least 40%. Then you got your free throws here, which I'm kind of blocking, but you can see it for the most part. And you can see it based on the team stats that we saw before. So sim to play in, we have Oklahoma City. I don't know who's on the teams, because obviously we did the fantasy draft. Oh, right, they have Anthony Edwards. Okay, Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, DeAndre Hunter, Scotty Barnes, Jalen Duren, Jaden Ivey. Okay, some Pistons there. Good team. Some good players. Peters, but he's hurt. Alright, let's see what happens here in game 1. I think we should be able to win that series, but let's see what 2K thinks. Game 1. We win game 1. Can we win game 2? The answer is yes. Can we win game 3? The answer is no. Okay, we're still running a 10-man. I almost feel like I want to run a 9-man. I know Dillingham, he's been a little cold, so let's cut it down to a 9 for the playoffs, I think. All right. Game 4, we lose it. Try to win game 5. We don't, courtesy of 2K. Can we win game 6 maybe and force game 7? We can. Big game 7 coming up. Season number 1. Let's see what happens. First quarter, we take a nice lead. Can we make a good lead in the second quarter? We do. Great third. Yeah, we're going to blow them out and go to the second round in season number 1. Beautiful. So, second round. Okay, so this is the number 1 seed. Simons, Ben Thompson, Franz, you got Jabari Smith Jr., Missy, Toppin. Really? That's their... This is the number 1 seed? Okay. I mean, alright, I guess. 2K's weird like that sometimes. Listen, they win game 1. We win game 2, so we actually take home court. We win game 3 at home? We do. So we go up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? No. Now, I'm not saying we should be better, but still. The fact that that was a number 1 seed, just, I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. Too much sense to me, but we're going to a game 7. So we have a chance to win and go to the conference finals in season number 1 with this young team. All right, first quarter, Timberwolves get out to a blazing hot start. And we have a good second quarter. We do have a good second quarter. We have a great third, and the fourth is terrible. Piss poor, pathetic, and putrid. Not good. Bad second quarter, second half, right? Specifically, the fourth quarter was pretty bad. Cade averaged an extremely insane amount of points. But, you know, these guys are going to improve, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me on that one. Who's on Golden State again? Maxey and Embiid. It's kind of funny. A healthy Embiid is not a bad selection. Then Cleveland and Boston. They have Tyrese Halliburton. I thought about taking him instead of to Cade. So there's that. Luka Doncic on the Celtics. Okay. Cool. I was just curious to see who was there. So we have an Embiid, Doncic finals. Celtics, Warriors, and the Warriors take it. And look at that. RJ Barrett is the finals MVP. All right, 2K. You have outdone yourself here. All right, let's go on to the next season, I guess. So here's the draft lottery. We're not going to have any picks. We have our pick at 26. Cool. All right, I just traded for pick 6 with the Houston Rockets. I traded away our first. Grayson Allen. Moses Moody. Jeremiah Robinson Earl. To get a pick 6, which is cool. I don't mind pick 6. I mean, I maybe could have gotten pick 5. But that's fine. We'll send the user pick. Whoever's out there will take. And there's some good players I could grab here. It'd be Nate Ament could be a good addition to the team. Kareem Lopez, another good addition as well. Dash Daniels. Let's see the team needs. Yeah, small forward or power forward, maybe. So I guess Nate Ament will work. All right. So there we go. Pick 6. We have another young guy coming over to the team. So we'll sign him, and that works for me. Klingon and Dillingham, we're going to accept. Might as well. Qualifiers, nobody. We might have money, which is weird to say. But it would be like for like a mid-level kind of player. All right, so here we go. This is the team. This should be a lot of green, and yeah, you can see we do have a little bit of red, and that's because we picked up Austin Reeves. But Cade Cunningham, Cooper Flagg, Jalen Johnson right now, Dylan Harper, Austin Reeves we picked up, Donovan Clingan, Robert Dillingham. We still have KM, Nate Ament, Ben Simmons grabbed him, T. Stiebel grabbed him, Chris Dunn. Harrison Barnes, Zach Collins running back, and then Gary Payton as well. Just the minimum guys to round out the team. I mean, really, it's all about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is it? 10? We have 9-man rotation. Yeah, it's the youth movement. It's really what it's come down to. It's the youth movement. Oh well, and Austin Reeves. Yeah. So all right, let's advance on to season 2 with this team in the internal development. I mean, we got to the second round in 7 games last season. I think we can maybe get to the conference finals potentially this year. Okay, season 2. Cade, Robert Dillingham, and Ben Simmons at the point guards, with shooting guards being Dylan Harper, Austin Reeves, and Chris Dunn. Small forwards, Cooper Flagg, T. Stiebel, and Gary Payton II. Power forwards, Jalen Johnson, Nate Ament, and Harrison Barnes. Centers, Donovan Clingan, come on, and Zach Collins. Yeah. Contract extensions. Do we have anybody? Not eligible. Okay. Well, if I was going to trade everybody, actually, I am curious to see Cooper Flagg trade value. We can get Kyrie and Zach Edey if I throw in Jalen Johnson. Sar. Wow, look at all these great offers I'm getting. Devin Booker if I throw in oh, that's such a great offer. You give, oh my goodness, look at that offer. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. These offers suck. All right. I mean, obviously I'm moving it, but I was just curious to see what the trade finder value is. It's not really that good. Anyways, let's simulate. This team should be one of the top teams in the West, I would assume, this year, just based on the fact that everybody's getting better. So let's see how we perform this year. Tyrese Maxey wins the NBA Cup MVP as the Warriors take it. They're 39-13 at the trade deadline. Half game back of the Kings, and the team's playing well. So you can see we have now 2 guys averaging at least 20. Cooper Flagg's getting up there a little bit. And 5 guys in double, 6 guys in double figures overall, so that's cool. Love that. And then you've got your rebound leaders. You can see the leaders in rebounds. You have your assist leaders. There's facilitating, Cade, of course. We have 4 guys averaging at least 4 assists. So that's not too bad to see. You see the steals per game. You have the block shots right there. And, of course, the field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage. There's your field goal percentage. You can see who's been most efficient. Of course, 3-ballers, who's been knocking those down. It's Cade, of course, at the top. And then free throws, who's knocking down those free throws. You can see there who is and who isn't. As for the game plan, I am actually going to just slightly adjust it so that we utilize the bench just a touch more. And I think that works well for me. All right. In terms of the trade situation, do I want to move some of these bottom feeders? Maybe like a Gary Payton. Could move him to get somebody and get a first-round pick from the Timberwolves. That might be the play. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, boom, that's trade number 1. Shepard and a 2029 first-round pick from the Heat for Harrison Barnes and Chris Dunn. The Pelicans will give me Jalen Smith for Zach Collins and Matisse Thybulle. I'm going to do that. We also get a lottery-protected first-round pick. Now, I have to fill out the rest of the roster since we are low on roster spots, I think. Yeah, we need to get a power forward and 2 small forwards. So let's do that. Go to contracts, go to free agents, power forward, and 2 small forwards. So, I mean, yeah, we're kind of just going to fill it out with whoever's available. So, Fotekia, why not? Get him on a minimum. And Ricky Council, we'll get him on a minimum. And then for power forwards, I guess Trey Lyles is our guy. So there you have it. Now, they're not going to play, but we did get ourselves some extra first-round picks, which is really what we're after. I mean, you can see now we've got some draft capital to work with, although most of it's in 2029, and that's when the final year is. It's kind of irrelevant, but hey, we can move those picks maybe for a higher pick in this year's draft, or maybe move a contract or 2 and try to get ourselves some more talented players. 62 and 20 is what we went. Jokic MVP again. Peterson Rookie of the Year. 69 was Jaden Ivey. Defensively, there's Victor. Trey Johnson, Most Improved. Jokic, Clutch Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, Steve Kerr. Executive was our executive, Doyle Clark. So both of us, same amount of wins. There's your all-NBA first team, second, third. Cade. Put up some good numbers. So shout out to Cade Cunningham. We love that from you. There's your offensive first and second. Rookie first, second. Okay, well, yeah, we're the 2 seed, not the 1 seed, unfortunately. We were tied, though, with the Warriors. Should be a fun matchup, though. You can see the leading scorers. 2 guys average at least 20, 6 guys in double digits overall. So we love to see that. In terms of rebounding numbers, it's Johnson, Klingon, Cooper Flag. Assists, Cade, Johnson, Reeves, Harper. Ooh, getting tired. 4 guys least a steal. 2 guys least a block shot, you can see. And you get your field goal percentage right there. 3-point percentage right here. And then you can't forget about your free throw percentage. So that is what we've got for the squad. All right. As for who the matchup will be, the matchup is going to be, well, the following. Pelicans with Fox, Koulibaly, Devin Vassell, Quaintance. Oh, they got Victor. Oh, they got Fox and Victor. Look at that. Con there, Iota Sonmu, Norman Powell. Okay. It's not a bad team. It's definitely not a bad team. It's a pretty good team, actually. It's going to be a tough matchup, I'd say, but we're going to try our best to win. We do win game 1. Win game 2. They win game 3 by 1 point. Just a measly point. Win game 4. Let's win in 5. Win in 5. Second round, again, the Timberwolves with Devin Carter, Ben Thompson, Franz, Jabari Smith Jr. is there. Okay. So, you know, they have Tobias Harris, Tim Hardaway Jr., Chris Middleton, Bronny James. Cool. We win game 1. Win game 2. Win game 3. Can we sweep? Sweep. We're in the conference finals, and we're taking on the 5th seeded Kings with Jamal Murray. What is this? Why? Why is it the dynamic duo of Murray and Jokic? Somehow it's on the same team. Shaden Sharp's there, Ace Bailey, Ron Holland, Carlton bench, Ryan Dunn. All right, listen. This is a squad. That is a squad. They win game 1 by 1 point. Can we try to even up the series? We can't, courtesy of 2K's SAME and Janie, greatest center of all time. Super realistic. Yep, we're down 3-0 somehow. Okay, 2K. Can you make it make a little bit of sense? Okay, win game 4 by 1 point, by the way. Win game 5 by a lot. Can we somehow force game 7? We do. Nets are in the finals already. We have a chance to come back here and win in 7 at home. First quarter goes to us. Second quarter goes to us. Third quarter goes to them. Fourth quarter goes to them. Piss poor, pathetic, and putrid second half for your Clippers there. Jokic versus Devin Booker. Nets. The Nets have Devin Booker somehow, right? Obviously because the fantasy draft. I mean, our team should be better than that, but according to 2K, it's not. Got it. All right, well, listen, like we have 2 more seasons now. So, again, the guys are going to get better. It's just annoying how we aren't getting better quicker. So, all right. Sim the round, and the Kings sweep. Yeah, it could have been us. If we win that game, we sweep the Nets. Jokic gets Finals MVP. It's one of the offseason. The draft lottery, we don't have any picks in the lottery. We just have our pick 30. Beautiful. Pick 30. All right. I just did a trade with the Kings, give them Austin Reeves, Ben Shepherd, and I gave them their pick back and a lottery protected Pelicans pick. We got Shaden Sharp. So I'm cool with that. I think I'm cool with that a lot. So we do have our own draft pick. To be honest, I'm going to trade finder these and just trade them for hopefully a future pick. Guess not. Actually, throw Jalen Johnson, not Jalen Johnson, Jalen Smith in there. And I can get 2 first-round picks. I can Iota Sonmu as well, but I'd rather do the 2 first-round picks. I just give it an extra second rounder. Those are unprotected. Beautiful stuff. Thank you, Bulls. All right, so forget about the draft, rookie signings, nobody, team player options. We're going to stop all these guys, obviously. Not going to have any money for free agency, but that's okay. At least I don't think we will. No, we don't. So just try to find a way to fill out the rest of the roster, and then we'll head on to the next season. All right, so here we go. We've got Cooper Flag. Cade actually went down 1 overall. That's fine. Still have Cade. Dylan Harper, Jalen Johnson, Shaden Sharp, Donovan Clingan, Robert Dillingham, Nate Ament, KM. We picked up DeAndre Hunter, Isaiah Joe, Dante DiVincenzo, Jared Vanderbilt, Jake LaRavia, Daron Sharp are going to be the team for Season 3. The team's getting better because the young guys are improving, so let's head on to Season 3 and see if we can put it all together this year. All right, so this season is season number 3. Cade, Robert Dillingham, and Dante DiVincenzo at the point guard, shooting guards, Dylan Harper, Shaden Sharp, and Isaiah Joe. Small forwards, Cooper Flag, DeAndre Hunter, and Jake LaRavia. Power forwards, Jalen Johnson, Nate Ament, Jared Vanderbilt. Centers are Donovan Clingan, KM, and Daron Sharp. It's about as good as the teams I could have right this moment. Contracts, extensions, nobody's eligible to re-sign. And then you got the game plan right here. Boom. Just like that. And it's a good team. We're going to run a 10-man, back to a 10, and we're going to utilize the bench. We're going to go 35 with it. We'll get KM some minutes. And that's it. That's all we need to really do. This team's pretty good, I think, on paper, but can we put it into practice and be a championship team? Find out right now. We have a chance to compete in the NBA Cup. We're 24-2 right now, by the way. We have the Knicks. So we'll sim with Simcast, see if we can win an NBA Cup in Season 3. Here we go. First quarter goes to the Knicks. Second quarter also is going to go to us. Can we get the third quarter? Solid third, and it's a little back and forth. 3-point game. All right, we're going to hop in 43 seconds. We're down 3. All right, we're down 3, and it's not really looking great. Knicks are at the free throw line. I mean, still a chance. Maybe DeAndre Ayton will miss some of these free throws. Jokic is on the Knicks now. No wonder they're so good. All right. Bringing our boys back in. So, Ayton missed free throw. See if we can make, see if they can make the second. Or will they miss both? Hopefully he misses both. He doesn't. So, lead is cut to 4. Or extended to 4, rather. See if we can cut into the lead. Get the ball to Flag. Flag gets pick. Gets to the rim. Lays it up and in. 2-point game. We have a timeout still to go. We don't have to foul, but we are going to press it. Walker taking it out. Who's he going to give it to? He's going to give it to Quentin Grimes back on the Knicks. Trying to dribble away from trouble. Pass it to Monk. Monk looking. Trying to find some opening. And finds a cutting aid and terrible defense with Donovan McClain. And now we're down by 4. Timeout. The first to advance the ball. But that... Now we have to get a 3-ball, make it, foul, and then... Yeah, it's going to be tough. So get it to Cade. Cade for 3. He does hit it. That is Cade Cunningham right there, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to foul. Send ground to the round. 10 seconds. Grimes at the line. I mean, it's not impossible. Makes the first, though. Would have been a little easier if he misses one. He makes both. Okay, that's fine. No timeouts. 10 seconds to go. We need 3 to tie it. Cade Johnson in the corner. Flag for 3. He misses. You got to make that, Cooper Flag. Oh, he was open. That was a good shot. Got to make that. He's got to make those. You know, we had a chance to win this. That was a good pass. It was a good play, but yeah, that's going to do it for us. We're going to end up losing this matchup by 5 points. Valiant effort. Almost made that shot. It would have been kind of funny if it went in, but it wouldn't have mattered. So we lose the NBA Cup in Season 3. We get to the final. Can't win it. Maybe this team isn't ready yet. Jokic MVP. Course of the cup, obviously. I would assume. Man, if Jokic actually came to the Knicks, it'd be pretty crazy. He's not going to, obviously. But, oh, maybe never. Actually, you know, never say never. He gets Cup MVP. Cool stuff. It's trade deadline. We're 45-7, which is awesome. It's top of the West, 4.5 games up. And you can see there who's doing their thing. We have 6 guys in double digits on the scoring. Wonderful stuff. Rebound leaders. Don McClain, an average 10.1. You got Johnson up there. Ment and Flag. In terms of assists, Cade, Harper, and Flag, as well as Johnson. 3 guys least steal. Klingon with a block, 1.4 block shots a game. Field goal percentage. You can see the most efficient scorers. Favors KM, of course, obviously. 3-point percentage. You can see who's knocking down their threes. Then free throws as well. Guys that are knocking them down. You'll love that. It's fantastic. And as for trades, we wanted to propose trades. Now we have Bulls pick. I'm not trading Cooper Flag. It's Bulls pick, Clippers pick. Now we have these picks here. Hawks pick next season. You've got the Heat pick. You've got the Bulls pick here. Yeah, a lot of picks. I'll probably end up trading for like another player or pick. I don't know. We'll figure it out what we want to do. But I like the team. I don't think there's any need to make trades now, so we're probably not going to do that. No, we're not. We're not. I don't think anybody needs to be moved. Like, we're just going to keep the team as is and rock it out. I mean, unless I want to move Sharp, that'd be the only guy. And it would be for a center that's maybe a tad bit better than him. And there's nobody out there. So, therefore, let's keep the team as is and take it from there. Victor gets the MVP, Rookie of the Year, Stokes. Cal Brown Jr., Defense Player of the Year, or Sixth Man of the Year, Defense Player of the Year is Victor, of course. Cameron Boozer, Most Improved. John Morant, Clutch Player of the Year, Coach of the Year is our coach, Tyronn Lue, 71-11. All right. That's great. There's your NBA first team. Second. Third. No Clippers. All defensive first and second. Rookie first and second. No Clippers. Again, I'm only doing 4 seasons with the fantasy drafts, not 3. So this is it. Well, no, we have 1 more season after this. But I think this is the season we try to win it. Because we're a 71-win team. I mean, we're going to get better, you would think. I mean, but we're trying to win now. This season I think we're ready. Yeah, so you can see the stats again. Slow it down if you want to look at them more in depth. But I think this team should be able to compete just right now, like literally this season. This should be the season that we compete and win it. So hopefully we can. Hopefully we're ready. I think we're ready. But it's all about what 2K thinks, and If 2K thinks we're not ready, then they're just going to have me lose. But I think we're ready. And that's the good thing about this. No injuries, so I can't blame it on that. You can just blame it on the fact that Sim is being stupid. So, without Jokic now, they don't have Jokic anymore. This team is definitely not as good as it was. And it's funny, I gave them Reeves and Shepherd, and maybe that's why they weren't able to re-sign Jokic. Or maybe, actually, yeah, that might have been what it was. That did not allow them to re-sign Jokic. Huh. And we lose game 1 somehow, because 2K logic says, oh yeah, we're going to have you win, or the lower seed win game 1. Alright, but we win game 2 at least. But let's try to make it make a little bit of sense, 2K. We go up 2-1. Yes, can we go up 3-1? No, somehow, some way. Okay, see, Sim logic being a little crazy. Gotta win game 5 here. We do. No need for a game 6. Win in 6, please. Okay, we win in 6. Second round, I'm going to cut the rotation down to 9, I think. Or, no, oh, Hunter's fine now. He was struggling before, but now he's okay. I was thinking about cutting it down. We'll keep it as is. So the Pelicans, Fox, Khan, yep. Oh, Devin Vassell, yeah, basically the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama is there as well, obviously. That's the guy we're worried about, is Victor. Win game 1. Win game 2. Win game 3. Sweep. Okay, I don't know how we sweep that team. Okay. Dallas, conference final. Stephen Curry still there. Jalen Green, Zachary Riche. This is a nice little big 3 there. CMB, Gafford, Christian Brown. That's a good squad. All right, see if we can win. Win game 1. Win game 2. They win game 3. Okay. Please win game 4. Yes, let's win in 5. No, courtesy of 2K. Avoid a game 7 by winning game 6 and getting to the finals. Appreciate it. So we are in the finals, and it is a cup matchup. Cade and Jokic. They got Josh Giddey, Malik Monk, Quentin Grimes, Walker. Of course, Jokic. You got DeAndre Ayton. So, lost in the cup this season to them, but maybe this year we could, or this time around, we can win the NBA championship. Instead of just an NBA cup. Win game 1. Win game 2. Yep, we're up 3-0. So it looks like we'll win a championship. Even though we couldn't win a cup, it looks like we're going to win a championship. And that's obviously better. So far so good. And, yep, it is looking like we're going to win it right here with a sweep. So let's hop on in and watch that celebration. 29 seconds to go. All right, the youth movement is real as it gets us a championship in Season 3. Now, we have one more season to go. Don't get me wrong. There's Flag. Oh, a little spinny. He misses, though. Now, I have an idea as to what I kind of want to do for the fifth and final season, or for the final season, I should say. I'm going to try it. It's probably not going to work, but I'm still going to try to see if there's any, if I can make like a nice trade. We'll see if I can. I don't know if I will be able to. But we get the championship. It's Season 3. Boys get the job done. That's all that matters. Is we got ourselves a fantasy draft championship. We're all piling on Cooper and all them. So that's great. There's Jokic disappointed. But you got yourself an NBA Cup at least. You got to the finals. Just couldn't beat us when it was in the finals. You can only beat us the Cup final. We got our revenge. Got our revenge. So that's cool. The Big Ragu got to celebrate a championship in Madison Square Garden on the opposing team. Cade calling in his teammates. Did he get the finals MVP? He sure did. He sure did. All right, we'll take a look at the playoff stats and then advance on to the offseason. We have one more season. We'll try to see if we can win back-to-back if possible. There's Cade winning the finals MVP. And just taking a quick glance at the playoff stats, you can see, oh yeah, beautiful stuff. Very beautiful stuff. All right. Well, let's go on to the offseason, shall we? So we do have that Chicago pick that could potentially win the lottery. It didn't, but it moved all the way up to number 2. So that's Still good. That's almost the lottery, winning the lottery. That's great, though. That's going to help us out tremendously. All right, I traded for the number 1 overall pick. I was trying to see if I could do, like, pick 1, pick 2 to try to do a trade. So now I do have pick 1 and pick 2. So if I can't do a trade, then I'll just keep them. Otherwise, I'm looking to do a little package deal. All right, we're going to the NBA draft. So we've got some guys to draft here, or that we can draft. A lot of small forwards. I could take the next Larry Bird. I could take the next Elgin Baylor. A lot of guys I could take. I'm going to take Marcus Spears Jr. Got to take best player available. And then pick 2, I'm going to go Lincoln Cosby. I could take another small forward, but why would I do that? So I'll go Cosby. Just be a little different. So there we go. We're going to add those 2 young guys to the lineup. Rookie signings. These guys, you will not be added. Thanks. Team player options. We're going to accept everybody here. Qualifying offers. We're going to re-sign Dillingham and Klingon. And then after that, it's just about filling out the rest of the roster spots. All right, player progression. Hooper flag. Dylan Harper go up. We do have a Cade still there. Jalen Johnson. Shaden Sharp. Date Ament. Donovan Klingon went up. Dillingham went up. We re-signed them. KM went up. We still have Hunter, Marcus Spears Jr., Lincoln Cosby, Rob Williams, third, Ty Jerome, and then Gary Trent Jr. All right, let's on to the 4th final season, see how this team can do, and take it from there. Final season, we already have our championship, but we might as well try to win another one if we can. Cade, Robert Dillingham, and Ty Jerome at the point. Shooting guards, Harper, Sharp, and Trent Jr. Small forwards, Flag, Hunter, and Marcus Spears Jr. Power forwards, Johnson, Ament, and Cosby, and then your centers are Klingon, KM, and Robert Williams the third. Man, is that team stacked. That team, honestly, our team is stacked. It's crazy. It's a really talented team. We have a new coach, Antoine O'Neill. We're going to cut down the bench utilization to 35, but I mean, we could honestly run. We could run a 12-man if we really wanted to. We have so many. We can run a 15-man. You know what? For the memes, we'll do that. No, should I not? I don't know if I should do. No, I shouldn't do that. That's gross. No, we're gonna run a 10-man. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're not running a friggin' 15-man. Hilarious, but not going to do it. 4-star balance. That's our best. Or no, it's not actually. Defense is our best. Funny enough, it is our best. So, we'll run defense. All right, let's see how this team does in the 4th final season. I would assume it should be pretty good. All right, we have a chance against the Nets to win an NBA Cup here in the 4th final season. Can we do it? First blood goes to the Nets. 2nd quarter goes to us. Can we win the 3rd quarter? We do win the 3rd quarter. And 4th quarter, it's kind of favoring the Nets right now. It's a tight game. Trying to see if we can pull away. We're up 1 with 51 seconds. We got to hop in. So chance to win the NBA Cup here in the 4th final season. We are up 1. Nets have 1 timeout left. We don't have any. Also bonus, but big 3 ball right there from Cade Cunningham. Gets the job done, and yeah, we love that. There goes Booker to the rim. He misses. Rebound Klingon. They do foul. So we're playing the foul game now. Ment makes first. Puts us up 5. Second. Goes in. All right. 6-point game. Not Pacers. I'm thinking Pacers because it's Nemhard. Nemhard, long 3 misses. Rebound Flag. He gives it to Cade and they foul. And that's just going to do it, I think. Especially if we hit our free throws, which we do. All right. 2nd free throw's up and it is good. All right. Final timeout call from the Nets. They're going to advance the ball. I mean, I guess they hit a quick 3. They will foul. Hope for some missed free throws. Nemhard misses. Rebound Flag, and they are not electing foul. So So we're going to get ourselves an NBA Cup as well in this video. So we have ourselves a championship and an NBA Cup. We're trying to see if we can win one more championship as well this season. Hopefully we can. As the clock ticks down and your Clippers, even though it's our fantasy team, has won. So the fantasy draft team has won. With all the moves we've made. So shout out to the boys. Got the job done. There. And Harper gets the MVP. Good for him, man. Love to see that. Love to see that from the guy. We advance, and I am pretty stoked. Dylan Harper, NBA Cup MVP. All right, 45-5 at the trade deadline. Teams doing their thing. Let's take a look at the seed stats, player stats. And you can see we have 3 guys averaging at least 20 a game. 7 guys in double digits overall. We love that. It's fantastic. So there you have it. Rebounds. Klingon, 9.3, 7.9 from Nate Ament. Cooper Flag, 7, 6.8 from Johnson. In terms of assists, 7.5 from Harper. 7.1 from Cade. 4.1 from Coop. Johnson with 4. Steal leaders, block shot leaders right here. Field goal percentage right there. Looking good. 3-point percentage. Looking good. And then you've got your free throw percentage as well. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. All right. In terms of the... Oh, I was trying to think about what I want to do. There's no need to make trades. I mean, we could. Trade Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, and Cade Cunningham. Cooper Flag, and Dylan Harper. Cooper Flag, and Cade Cunningham. Cooper Flag. Just trade Cooper Flag. Can't trade Cooper Flag. Can't trade Dylan Harper. Can't trade Cade. Oh, I can trade Cade. Not going to, though. I did see, actually, oh, that was 1989. I was like, that's a good deal, but, like, it's not really. Yeah, no. We're keeping the team as is, obviously. There's no reason to make trades. Team's doing their thing. Let's keep it as is. I think we win 7+ games again. Can we win another championship in the video to end it off? Let's see. Victor MVP, CJ Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year was Josh Giddey, Defense Player of the Year was Victor, Most Improved Christian Collins, Victor, Clutch Player of the Year. We went 7-11. There's Antoine New York Coach of the Year, Doyle Clark, Executive of the Year, and Dylan Harper, NBA Cup MVP. Here's your only first, second, and third teams. We don't have any Clippers. Defensive first. Second, no Clippers. Rookie first. Second, no Clippers. So we didn't get a single award, but I don't care. We won 71 games, and the team did their thing. Three guys averaged at least 20. And yeah, 7 guys in double digits overall, because it meant, yep, it was at 10. So... very balanced scoring attack. Rebound numbers, you can see there who they favor. Klingon, Ament, Johnson, Flag up there. Assists, Harper, Cade, and Coop. 3 guys at least to steal. 3 guys at least to block shot. Then you've got your field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and 3-point percentage right there. So you can see how that played out for us. Pretty solid stuff. No 50, 40, 90 seasons from anybody. That's okay. It's okay. So the plan, Golden State, Maxey Clifford, Tyson, Hannes Steinbach, Embiid, RJ Barrett, Finals MVP RJ Barrett, I should say. It's crazy to say. I don't think that was on the bingo card in today's video for RJ Barrett to win a Finals MVP, but he did. Nevertheless, we have a sweep. Bingo. Second round, Timberwolves. Tyus Jones, Ben Thompson, Franz. You got Jabari Smith Jr. Yeah, there's some good players. Solid team. I still think we're better, but see what 2K thinks. We win game 1. Win game 2. Win game 3. Do we sweep? We do not. Win in 5. Yes. Conference finals. Dallas, Sears, Jalen Green, Ricochet, Zion's there. Gafford, CMB, Kobe Walter. It's a good team. Is there an injury? Anybody? No, there isn't. They had a point guard, didn't they? Who did they have? They had somebody. I'm just forgetting who it was. But they somehow signed Zion. I don't know who they had. They had somebody. I don't know. I forgot. We lose game 2, though. Okay, that's interesting. We're down 2-1? Okay. Silly goose. Wow. Really down 3-1. It's a little crazy. Not gonna lie. Now we gotta win 3 straight. Or else the video's over. Just a bad first quarter. And a bad second. And yeah, we're gonna lose. Alright, well, you only get 1 championship. Surprisingly. We really struggled. Okay. I mean, we were good. Made the playoffs all 4 seasons. I mean, the team's really good. We got a championship. Got an NBA Cup in the video, but would have liked more, to be honest. But we just, I guess, couldn't get it done when we needed to. So, sometimes sim engines just like that. Maybe there's just too much talent. Probably too much talent. I guess that's a possibility. Well, Bucks versus Mavs. We're just going to sim the round. And, yep, Mavericks take it. CMB Finals MVP. Cool stuff. There was who they were playing, by the way. Just curious. Yeah, we would have beat this team. Alright, cool. Full screen and close it out. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like on it and subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, comment down below some more videos. Get our socials, playlist, like our channel, and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from TJP. So now we have the other eras that we're going to do fantasy drafts in. So I'll probably just do it based... I could go from earliest to latest or latest. I guess I said present day. So I did current, and then I'll just go like Curry era. I think it's LeBron and Kobe, then MJ, and then Bird Magic. Yeah, we'll do it like that. I think that just makes the most sense. And yeah, the same rules will apply to those fantasy drafts too. So be on the lookout for those for the next few days. That's it for now. I'm going to head out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace out.